I'm literally giving you guys the step by step. I mean, like 1, 2, 3, exactly what to do, what to wear, how to walk in, what time to go. Like, I'm telling you guys everything. It's up to you at that point if you want to follow it, because I can only do so much. I can't literally go to you and like drag you to do these things. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it is y'all like to be persistent behind them girls, behind them boys, behind them PlayStations, behind the wrong things. And when it comes to a job, y'all are like, they haven't called me. So call them. What do you do when your little girlfriend doesn't call you? What do you do when your little boyfriend has to call you? You call them, or you call your homegirl or homeboy and complain about them. You call somebody, okay? Because some of y'all are gonna be like, no, I don't call them if they don't call me. Well, you call somebody to complain about it. You don't just eat your feelings. So I'm gonna need you to call the store, because the store is actually gonna be making you money. This job is gonna be making you money. Y'all need to start chasing the right things and stop getting sidetracked with the wrong ones. Hi, my loves. Welcome back to another banging video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all how to get hired in a company before the year ends. Now, obviously, I am not an expert, but alongside the years, I have proven to get a bunch of people hired. If you look at the comments section, a lot of people followed these steps and got a job, secured the bag, all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share what I know, and I hope that you guys take some of it into consideration and use it so that you guys can also land a job and secure a bag. So we're just gonna hop straight into it. Before we do it, just make sure you go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to your guys' channel, because we're almost at 15,000. We just hit 10,000 not too long ago, and I'm very happy. Now, the first thing you want to do is obviously apply. It would be so bad, like, for you to talk to a manager or an associate or somebody and be like, hey, like, I wanted to know if you guys were hiring, or why haven't I received a call, or this and that. The first thing they're gonna say is, when did you apply, or where did you apply? And if you're like, oh, well, I was just trying to see if you guys were hiring and this and that, like, don't dig yourself up a hole, honey. Don't dig yourself up a hole, okay? Apply and save yourself the hassle, okay? Apply online, okay? Especially if it is like Publix, Walmart, or Target, for sure, the applications are online. If you're trying to do like a little boutique type of spot, maybe that's in person, but for mostly like what I speak on and this and that, everything's like online. So apply online. After you apply online, you want to give it maybe 2 days, and then you want to walk to the store. Like, obviously drive there, and then you want to get off at the store. So many people are like, can I call instead? Can I like this instead? Can I whatever? If God blessed you with 2 feet, even 1 foot, even if you have a wheel, like, if you're capable of going into the store, please don't just give me like a lazy excuse as to the fact that you don't want to, because then that means you don't want the job bad enough, and then honestly at that point just give it to somebody else who does. You know what I'm saying? So if there's a way for you to get inside that store, I'm gonna need you to get up and go to the store. And so what you want to do is, obviously when you get to the store, you want to ask to speak to the store manager or the customer service manager. If you're trying to do like Target or Walmart, you can probably ask for like the hiring manager. Stop speaking to these associates or these kids that are your age, or people who think they run Target or they run Publix or they run Walmart. Like, no, you need the actual people who are doing this stuff, not the people who pretend or who are acting like they do. Like, that stuff boils my blood. Like, you are not the manager. Sit down and go get me the manager. You know what I'm saying? That is your job, to go get me the manager. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely asked to speak to a manager, not you. So you want to speak to this is such a big one. People are like, oh, I spoke to the girls in the front. Bro, they will take down your number and throw it away, like, point blank, period. Okay? So y'all better speak to like the customer service manager or the store manager. And when you speak to them, the first thing you want to do is literally shake their hand, say, hi, my name is, whatever your name is, Steven, and I applied 2 days ago and I wanted to check the status of my application. Those are your key words. Like, I'm literally giving you guys the step by step. I mean, like 1, 2, 3, exactly what to do, what to wear, how to walk in, what time to go. Like, I'm telling you guys everything. It's up to you at that point if you want to follow it, because I can only do so much. I can't literally go to you and like drag you to do these things. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, like, be presentable. Like, show up presentable. Show up in a good mood. Show up, looking good, whatever. Introduce yourself to the manager. Hey, I'm Steven, whatever. I applied 2 days ago and I wanted to check the status of my application. So many people are like, so I wanted to know, like, are you guys still hiring? Are you guys like, da-da-da? Like, who told you how to ask that? It's not about what you ask, it's how you ask it. There's such a big difference with the wording, and managers can tell. And it gives off an idea of like, how mature are you and things like that. Like, they look for these things. So like, while you basically say, hey, are you guys like hiring? Because like, I applied 2 days ago and I don't know, because I never received a call back. And honestly, like, I'm not trying to rush you guys, but are you guys saying that? Like, bro, you already lost your job. Like, at that point, just try again the next day. I don't know, but just use the proper wording. I wanted to, hey, I'm Steven. I wanted to check the status of my application. I applied 2 days ago, whatever. Get to the point. These managers got a lot to do. They don't want to sit here and talk and know all this stuff. Just say, what's the status of my application? Use your big words, and that's it. Then they're gonna say, okay, let me check for you. What's your name? Da-da-da. Tell them, like, yo, I'm really interested in getting this position. You know, I'm willing to whatever. Like, kind of like sell yourself. If you need a video dedicated on that, I'll gladly do that. But obviously, I think it's within its title to like sell yourself, kind of, you know, like, hey, I really want to be here. I'm really interested in working in this company. Like, I've heard so many great things. Like, please do give me a call back. Is there something I can be doing in the meantime to speed up this process? Like, things like that make the managers like, okay, this person really wants it. Let me actually check, because they can take down your name and not really check. You know what I'm saying? So sell yourself if they're taking down your name and things like that. Obviously, if like 2 days after that passes and they haven't reached out to you, you go again. You go again. This time it can, you know, it can again be in person or on the phone. I always think in person is better, but if you can't the second time to go in person, call on the phone, but start being persistent. One thing about it is y'all like to be persistent behind them girls, behind them boys, behind them PlayStations, behind the wrong things. And when it comes to a job, y'all are like, they haven't called me. So call them. What do you do when your little girlfriend doesn't call you? What do you do when your little boyfriend hasn't called you? You call them, or you call your homegirl or homeboy and complain about them. You call somebody. Okay, because some of y'all are going to be like, no, I don't call them if they don't call me. Well, you call somebody to complain about it. You don't just eat your feelings. So I'm going to need you to call the store, because the store is actually going to be making you money. This job is going to be making you money. Y'all need to start chasing the right things and stop getting sidetracked with the wrong ones. So anyways, you want to be persistent. You want to keep calling. You want to keep whatever, all that. And then eventually you're going to get hired. Like, it's just like a persistent game. Like, that's what it is. Like, that's the secret to getting hired. The secret to getting hired is being persistent, okay? Because no company is going to want to turn down somebody that wants it that bad, because they're like, if they want it that bad, they really like this company, this and that, they know that you're going to do good for the company because you really want to be there. So it's like you have their best interests at heart. So they're going to want to hire you. So I would definitely say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be persistent on it. Apply. Get presentable. Wear like something, you know, I know it's not an interview, but get all presentable. Go in person and ask to speak to the customer service manager or the store manager, or if you're at a different company, the hiring manager. When they come over, introduce yourself. Hey, my name is Joseph, and I applied 2 days ago. I'm really looking forward to working in this company, and I just wanted to check the status of my application. Oh, all right, Joseph, give me your last name. What's your last name so I can check into it? All right, thank you. Yeah. My last name is, I don't know, Gomez. And, you know, I really want to work here. If there's anything I should be doing in the meantime until you guys call me, please let me know. They're probably going to tell you, no, you're good. Just wait. We'll call you. And if that's the case, then just wait 2 days, and then in 2 days, basically repeat the same thing. You can go in person and just tell them the same thing. Hey, look, you said you were going to call. I didn't hear from you. I wanted to come back in and check in and this and that. I don't care if you're annoying. I don't care if you're annoying. I don't care if you feel like you're bugging them. You probably are, but I don't care. And you shouldn't care either, because that's what's going to secure your job, because they're going to be like, oh my God, this person's so freaking annoying, but let me hire them. Versus the one who's like, oh, I don't want to be annoying. They're going to be like, oh, great, that person wasn't annoying. And they also didn't get freaking hired. I'd rather be the annoying person who got hired into a good company and is making money, versus the person who was like, oh, let me not annoy them, and is now sitting in the bag of, you know, whatever, at their house with a freaking bag of Cheetos because they didn't get hired. Like, hello? So that's just what you want to do. And then after that, obviously, once you get hired, you have to go to your orientation and your first day, and I have a bunch of videos on that all on my channel that you guys should definitely check out if you're interested in that stuff. Check out, like, you know what I'm saying, what to expect in your interview and your orientation. But obviously, these are the first steps to take in order to get there, because you're not going to get there if you haven't checked the status of your application, if you haven't talk to a manager. If you haven't done these things, you're not gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? So these things are very, very, very crucial, very, very important. Okay, I would say more so than even your application, because so many of you guys are like, I just need to connect. Honey, you can get hired. This isn't, you know what I'm saying, oh my gosh, business company that you need a million qualifications for. You're good. You have what it takes to get hired. You just need to apply and start like chasing it as bad as you chase that man. Someone has to say it. Someone has to say it, and I was like, I'll say it. Anyways, that concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was helpful. Again, if there's any questions that you guys have, go ahead and leave them down in the comment sections. I do answer my comment sections. If you guys need me to make a separate video on a specific like topic, go ahead and let me know, because I'm open to doing that as well. I have a lot of videos on my Publix playlist and on my Publix podcast and Publix Deli. I have so many videos on like specific things you guys ask me, but if there's something else or you guys just want like an updated version, please go ahead and let me know. But these are the steps that it takes in order for you to get hired. I said what I said. I stand on what I stand. I made this video a few years ago, and this is obviously the updated version, but a few years ago when I made it, that video is almost at like 100,000 views, and thousands of people have gotten hired because of it. So I know it works. It's factual. It's how I got hired, and it's how I've helped others get hired. So trust me when I say these things, but you do with information as you will. I love you guys. I will see you on my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.